Hi, my name is Estella, and as you can see, I am a chronic front cover sticker hopper. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am so happy and so content with the vibe of these two. First of all, my planner and then my memory keeper journal here. I am so happy with them. This is pretty much my entire vibe, and I'm gonna explain. So I ended up getting an order from Serica Studios, and I was so inspired. This is part of the Dark Academia sheet right here, but I'm gonna see if I can find the other one. This one right here. I was so inspired by this that I took off my Redbubble stickers very, very slowly, and I was able to put these stickers on here. Now, the Dark Academia stickers are from Amazon. I just put Dark Academia stickers, black and white or whatever color theme you want. And I was able to find these stickers and stick them on. And it looks like they are waterproof, but don't, go along my theory. Do your own investigation, because I literally stuck them on and then put a cover on them, but they feel that way, if that makes sense. Then I took the library ephemera stickers and I stuck them on here, as well as her cassette tapes, because I'm just in this theme of really going into my creativity this year. I really want to listen to like a Walkman and music, and really embrace the tactile sensation of being creative again. This is really kind of inspiring me for a Renaissance period, to focus on my creativity, to focus on my writing, to focus on myself, to focus on me, because I have been pouring so much into my family, into my parents, and my husband has been a great help, thankfully. But I also am someone who really wants to go back to feeling creative, to feeling inspired, because I felt like this year I lost that. And I took kind of somewhat a break from Instagram. I was basically posting whenever I felt like it, and then I would leave. I was not really on that platform, and I'm still debating whether to continue to be on that platform or just basically leaving YouTube to be my only platform, because I want my creativity to flow. So I did get inspired by that sticker sheet, and I changed up everything. I took off my Redbubble stickers very slowly. I have this beautiful cover, and this cover is so inspirational to me. Like every time I look at it, I want to write in it. Every time I look at it, I want to, make sure that I am capturing moments, because when I put this book away, when I archive this book, it's going to be for me something that I hold dearly, and it's beautiful. Like I just look at it and it's so inspirational, right? And in the back it says archive. So these stickers right here, right? All of these on this side and here are from Amazon. These two, like I said, are from Serica Studios. And then the inside I have Buy Me Books and Call Me Pretty. This is from Redbubble. I still love that sticker, so I'm going to leave it. And then I have like a movie, kind of like clipper thing, because life is basically one scene after another, right? I also added this sticker here, changed up the sticker here, and this theme fits so well. Fits so well. So I already started with, kind of like logging things here, and I wanted to kind of decorate my December, and I also wanted to decorate, January. Now, I am gonna decorate it once January comes around. I decorated in my Hobonichi Weeks, and I'll show you that. But I am loving this so much because it's capturing moments. And what I do is make sure I basically scribble what happens in this notebook here and then transfer it over, because I want this to look like, something that I worked on, and I'm making sure I write very neatly so I can read what I wrote. In addition to that, I also have my Turning the Page to a New Year. I absolutely love this. It is just me. For some time, I was putting on stickers and I just wanted to be like bookish and vibey. And then when I really started thinking about what was happening towards the end of the year, it's like I almost had a moment where I really needed to kind of figure out and wake up and really determine what I wanted to do. And I went back to that page in my Hobonichi Han, the A5, and what I wanted to do with my planners, what I wanted to do with the purpose of the planner, the function of the planner. And I really wanted it to match the theme. I really wanted it to match my style. And my style is very much collaging. My style is very much layering and putting stickers and creating something that describes me. So this is enjoy the year. This is embrace the grind. This is have a nice day as a reminder. And then I already started with January, like a ticket to a new year, reading books, working on my writing. Like everything is present here. Me thinking about things. Don't just exist, live, like living in the moment. Like I'm going through this personal renaissance moment for myself. And I cannot be more excited. And I cannot wait to fill this. Now, my mom does have my Han, and that's okay. I leave my things on the desk, and she has it now, so it's completely okay because I always had this Techo as an extra, and I just went right back to it. And I said, you know what? I can either spend more money or just use what I have, and I'm using what I have. So I took off those stickers, and this is the moment. This is her, and I have not been so happy as to have a cover. And even when I take it out, and I'm just going to show you real quick because I know if you're like me, you're someone who looks at things before you go buying. But this is the same exact one that I had with all the red bubble stickers with Hello Farrah, my darling. And I just literally stuck these stickers on here. And for me, it is perfection. I just get so inspired holding this. And I never thought so. Like, so this is just something that I'm so happy with. And literally the cover is going to go back on because it's to protect it. And I made sure I bought several of these covers because when one kind of gets dull or, you know, kind of loses its shine or whatever, I just get another one. It's fine. I really want to make it a point that I am protecting the cover as much as possible. That's the only thing with the original is that the paper cover is pretty much just, you know, something you have to kind of baby a little more, which is fine. You just have to be more cautious with it. So that's why I have it in here. And then what I, you know, could do in the future is basically order from Japan's and make sure that the cover is good to go. All right, so let's talk about this one. For me, this is like a planner, you know, commonplace journal, everything all in one. I basically am using the Sterling ink book, and I'm going to show you this as a scratch pad, as a writing everything down, as putting everything and brain dumping everything in this notebook. That's what I'm using it for. But this, once I decided to kind of like switch around the stickers, and again, I'm going to take off the cover in a minute, but once I decided to switch off what I was doing initially with the stickers I shared last week, and oh, I'm so in love with the theme, and here it is, and it's dark. And then I went back and I did this one. I was like, I need to do the other one because that theme was just so inspirational, and I did the same thing. I decided to put the moon here, to put, you know, like everything has a new phase. So everything here has a meaning. Working on my writing, focusing on love, having a renaissance moment for myself. Anyway, it's a long time, but it's worth the wait. Me working on my writing and myself and just investing in myself, taking moments in life that I have, like having coffee or whatever, and just kind of embracing those moments, capturing those moments, and recording those moments. So I have a purpose for everything in this cover, and it makes so much more sense for me. And, you know, initially I just get so excited when I get a brand new planner that I right away want to start sticking stuff on it. And I think I very much learned that when it comes to this, you really need to take your time and really figure out exactly what theme you want, your purpose for your planning, what you're going to do with your planner, and your function of the planner, and then basically go from there. Not everyone is going to do that, but for me, I think when this one happened, I just decided to do this one, and it fit so well that I was just so happy. So I have here my inside cover, obviously a tape doc. Now, if you notice here, I have a new friend. This was a early Christmas gift and I am so, so happy with it. The pictures come out so beautiful. Like this is an example of a picture here, and it's the Kodak Mini Retro and it like passes 4 times. And I love the photos. Like I'm able to capture moments. This is definitely going to be used in my journaling experience, which is why I was so happy to get it. Like this photo right here is just encompassing of what I want right now. Like everything that I am looking forward to. It's a reminder, like this is where I started, this is where I want to end. And it's right in front of the exceptional. And then I have like 2 books here that are on my TBR. I have been finishing up the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I've also finished Assistant to the Villain, or Apprentice to the Villain, actually. And then I read a Court of Frost and Starlight. So now I start A Court of Silver Flame. So I'm also reading A Fate in Blood, which action-packed. Love it. I loved The Last Kingdom. If you watch that show, just loved that show in general, and just love like hearing about other histories. So this was very much something that I wanted, and I am so happy with this. I have never been so happy. I decided to stick Medusa here, and I leave my sneakers there because, you know, I just love those. They kind of remind me of my childhood, just growing up. And then this has not been filled yet. And I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to do with this. I might just kind of just track my weight up here and then track my steps. And I think that's it, because this space is so small. I've tried tracking my moods. That didn't last. I've tried other things and writing appointments and things. And for me, I'm just like, it's very hard to fit everything in a small space. So, you know, if they actually kind of did this by 4 pages instead of 2, I would have more space, but it is what it is. So here is December. This is what I have here. And for right now, I'm just loving how this looks. I love like the combination of just having layers and different stickers. So that's December. Then I have here January, and I love January. January is the beginning of my dark academia kind of renaissance moment for myself. Everything with books, everything with writing, everything with glasses, it's all here. So I definitely want to follow that with my January setup in this one. And I haven't finished that one yet, but definitely going to. And I am loving how this turned out, because for me, it is very much giving inspiration for me. And then the first couple of weeks in this planner, will show you. I decided to kind of, since there's like no looking forward to the page or the year or anything in here, I decided to put that in here. And I just kind of wanted to create like a little vibe in the beginning. That was pretty much it. And then after that, everything is like pretty much writing and stickers. This is like the most basic functional use of this planner. Like you can see that I'm thoroughly using it. I am not zooming in. I am just going to leave it alone. But this is the functional use for it. Like I'm just planning. I'm just writing things down. I am keeping a track of anything that I want to if I need to. If not, I'm not going to really stress it, because it's serving a purpose. Like everything is a purpose. Like I had an important reminder here from my mom, so I just put that there. And this week is pretty much when I really was fully embedded in the planner. And then I already started kind of setting up next week. And we're going to go from there, right? So we have like no school, things like that. And then here is where I also decided to kind of set up. Again, you see a common theme, writing notes, capturing moments, dark academia right here. I just love this. It's nothing too overbearing, but at the same time, it's simple enough where I can write things down. And then for the pen I am using, I decided to use the 3. This is the Uni Jetstream with the black, red, and blue. I love this one. I love being able to write super small, and that's why I love it, because, you know, if I do share my planner, it's like, you know, even myself, I have a hard time reading sometimes what I write. But the point is to make sure that I'm able to read it. And, you know, if I show my planner, it's nothing, anything major. It's just basically, you know, appointments, tasks, and things that I need to take care of. And that is that one. So this is definitely a love for me. I just am so happy with this planner. And then I have her here in the back. I just kind of stick it back in here. I have a picture of my mom, but I'm going to leave it there, obviously, you know, for her privacy. But I also have, you know, other things in here. This was like a bookmark that I created, I believe, like 2 years ago now. And I just love this one. And then I have stickers here that just go in the planner. It's the stickers that you're seeing. And that goes right in there. So I'm going to close this. And we're going to move this over. And then we're going to quickly just talk about this before I talk about my sticker storage real quick and how I keep everything. So I have this planner here. This was the B6 Common Planner. And I decided to just leave it coverless because I ended up buying a B6 Midori and it didn't fit cover with the notebook. And even the notebook, I'm just like, I started using it and I was like, you know, this is great. This is nice, but I'm not, you know, going to use it all the time. It's just something where I can derive inspiration or just stick whatever I want in there. But I don't really see me using it past January, to be honest. It's just a filler right now because if I want to write something, then I'll write it. So this is the cover page here. Here is like a theme. I'm just going with the theme. I have a, what do I have in here? I have a Polaroid of If We Were Villains. This is another book that I plan to read. Just love that. I'm very much in my, you know, enjoy the moments, capturing the moments. And this is, you know, my goals. I have academic, I have personal, I have health, I have finance. And then I have, I think, reading. And then here is where I'm going to track my steps and my mood pretty much. I'm going to try that here. Here is where I'm just going to write any priorities with appointments or things like that. This, I'm still debating as to what I'm going to use for this. I might divide it to where I do a walk or a cycle and then how many pages I read or how long did I read, like 30 minutes, an hour, something like that. I don't know yet. So this is still up in the air as to what I'm going to use it for. There are possibilities, but I definitely know that this is for appointments and important things that I need to write down. So that's fine. And then basically what I'm doing here is writing everything down as it happens. This is the first planner that gets touched when it comes to anything that occurs or anything that's future planning. Basically gets scribbled here and then I just write it down. I did want to make this look cute, so I'm sticking stickers on there because I really can't use this planner until the end of December. And I know one of my subscribers or one of the people who viewed my video said I could literally fold it on itself and start writing. I just don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like the bulk. And that's what I'm starting to understand is I don't like super, super thick planners. Like I like them thick because I make them thick, if that makes sense. But it gets very hard. It kind of reminds me of the Hobonichi Han towards the end of the year where it's like literally a mound and you're trying to write. It gets harder and harder. So it gives me that same effect. So I do like that I can literally turn the page and if I want to, I just fold it and it stays flat. It does have that binding where it does stay flat. So this is great, but this is basically going to be a planner notebook. Think of it as a Commonplace journal slash planner slash everything. I'm literally going to write messy notes. Will I share it? I'm not too sure yet, but this is the planner that's going to have the first touch of everything. I really love how this one looks because for me, you know, this is like the planner I could take with me on the go. I have taken it with me on the go. And I have improved my writing so much with this planner because initially when I was starting to write in this planner, when I first started sharing videos, it was so messy. And I've seen such a difference just by writing more and just being able to write more in my planner. It's gotten neater. And then, like I said, this one is basically like a scratch pad, but I did want to make it look cute for like the first initial month. Like, oh, you know, this is adorable. I can look back on it and say, hey, you know, this is what happened. This is what was going on, you know, what was happening. I could just take a real quick glimpse. And then this is going to have pretty much the same thing, a whole bunch of information. I am not putting stickers on this, on the sides or anything like that. For the next couple of months, I think, beginning, I might just leave it plain, or I might add stickers if I want to because I have a lot. It really is dependent on how I feel. This is not really going to be like the one where, you know, I kind of take it with me. I'm still getting used to this one, and I watched a video. I wish I remembered the creator's name. If I could find it, I will link it. But there was a creator who basically said, like, this is the planner that it's so plain, it kind of leaves it where it's very open and you kind of don't get some inspiration from it, whereas the Hobonichi Weeks, and I kind of saw what she was talking about, the Hobonichi Weeks kind of inspires you to kind of create a spread or to do something with the pages, whereas this one is the same thing, but it's very plain because it's very neutral, and I think that's what she was trying to go for. But so that's what this is. And then last but not least, the way I'm keeping all my stickers is that I have, and I've shared this a couple of times, but I basically got these from Amazon. These are nail sticker book kits. That's what they're called. And I searched for them on Amazon, and I was able to put a whole bunch of stickers from Daisy Papers, from the Honey Bee Shop, from Caffeine and Paper Co., who is now Soft and Muted Paper, I believe. Don't quote me. I will put the name. She changed her name. But I've been following her since she was Banana Doodle Shop. I mean, it was Sweet Freckle Designs, Caffeine and Paper Co., Banana Doodle Shop, and now she has another name. So I have been a customer of hers for a while, but I just have her stickers here. And I love that. Sweet Caress Designs. I also have other stickers here. This is from the Honey Bee Shop, the Coffee Monsters Co. I have here... Okay, I have Marshmallow Studio. They have really cute stickers in Marshmallow Studio. Some of them are really big. So I was like, when I was looking at them, I'm like, why did I buy them so big when I like kind of smaller stickers? But we'll see what happens, how I use them, where I use them, if I use them. And then what I basically do is the ones I know that I use the most, I will basically reorder. And that's that one. And then I use gum. Kind of like, this was from, where was this from? This was from Target. And I have High Paper Cloud stickers in here. I have Little Magic Print stickers in here. I have the Style Planner stickers in here. I have sticky notes from Peanuts Planner Co. Mr. and Mrs. Mint stickers here. So that's that one. So sorry if I'm out of frame. And then I have more Marshmallow Studio stickers. So when I like a sticker shop, I really do like buy a lot of stickers. And again, Style Planner stickers in here. And then last but not least, I have stickers that come from a company that kind of is no longer around. So you can't even get these stickers. So these stickers are several years old. But I just have them here because I really haven't been using these. It's just like, you know, whenever inspiration strikes, because there's so many options. So that is that. I hope I made sense kind of sharing all this. It is completely okay to want to switch up your style, your vibe, what you're feeling, how you're feeling. It's okay. I think people go with like guilt and things like that. One of the books I'm very excited to use is my writer's notebook. I cannot wait to like kind of write ideas down or write down what I last left off, because sometimes you have inspiration or thoughts and you kind of want to put them in your notebook, and then what ends up happening is that, you know, because you don't have a specific space, you don't write it. So sometimes I think it's useful to have them, but basically, I'm so happy that I have kept this the way I wanted to keep it, that I have kept the function and purpose of each planner. And I have never been so excited for using these planners. Like, I want to open them up, I want to use them, and I haven't felt that way in a very long time. Even when I tried Paper Test Designs, I was like doing what everybody else was doing, which is another reason why I was like not trying to go on Instagram as much. I want to just do what I want to do and kind of be inspired by my own creativity and share when I share it, and that's that. So thanks again so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, you could leave them down below. If I could answer them, I will. And everything mentioned here is not sponsored, not affiliated. I just purchase things for my hobby because I love and enjoy my hobby. Until next time, bye-bye.